previous lecture we have to see the casting and basic terminology of casting. Casting is the one type of process in which we have to mold the metal, melt the metals, and pour that metal in the cavity. That is called as the casting. Then we study the some basic terminology of casting. Today we are seeing the patterns. What are the different material used to make the patterns? What is the importance of patterns? Why we are selecting the that material for making the patterns? Their allowances and type of patterns. Now initially we have to study about the basic introduction about the pattern making. So initially pattern is nothing but the pattern is the mold forming tool in which the hand of foundry man. That means whatever object we have to want, that is generally made from the pattern. That is the very simple terms. Pattern is nothing but the whatever the object we want, that will be made from the pattern. Whatever the object we have to make, initially we have to make the pattern, then we have to start their productions. So pattern is the one of the important thing in the casting. Pattern is the model or replica of the object to be cast. That means whatever the object we want, initially we have to make the replica of that parts or that cast, then we have to starting the production. Except for the various allowances, pattern exactly resemble the casting to be made. But before starting the production or before starting making the patterns, initially we have to give the some allowances. Allowances is nothing but the we have to provide the some clearance, or we have to provide the some allowance like the machining allowances, shrinkage allowances, allowances. These are the allowances that should be provided for making or designing the patterns. A pattern is the required even if one object has to be cast. That means if you have to manufacture the only one object, that time we also require the pattern. Without pattern we should not make any kinds of casting. So if you have to make the one single object, that time we also must make the pattern, and then we have to produce the casting. So the actual definition of casting is a pattern may be defined as a model or forms around which sand is to be packed to give rise to a cavity known as the mold cavity, in which when molten metal is poured, the result is the cast object. I'm again repeating the definition. A pattern may be defined as model or forms. That means we have to make the model or form that object which has to be manufactured, which sand is to be packed. That means whatever the object we have to manufacture, we have to put it in the sand and pack that in a box to give the rise to cavity known as the mold cavity, in which when the molten metal is poured, the result is cast object. That is called as the casting, or that is called as the cast object. That means if you have to make the any casting or make the any casting component, before that we have to make the pattern. That pattern are generally made from the sand or different type of sand we have to using for making the mold cavity. आता सिंपल एक्झाम्पल सांगतो तुम्हाला एक. आता बघा बऱ्याच वेळा आपण की मेकर कडे जातो. When we have to go to the key makers, if you have to lose our key of our lock, then what happened or what he done, he is doing, he has to take an impression of our lock on the soap, and then he is to start the making the key. म्हणजे आता एखादी चावी हरवली किंवा एखाद्या चावीची आपल्याला डुप्लिकेट चावी बनवायची, तर त्या केसमध्ये जो काही तुमचा की मेकर असेल, तो की मेकर काय करतो जनरली, आपली जी की असेल त्या कीच काय घेतो, एक इम्प्रेशन जे असेल ते इम्प्रेशन जी सोप असेल त्या सोप वरती घेतो. दॅट मीन्स इट विल बी मेक द पॅटर्न. दॅट मीन्स इट विल बी मेक द pattern or model or replica of our key, and that will be useful for making the key. Simple way, that is called as the pattern, or this is the simple example of pattern. That means if you have to manufacture the key, or if you have to make the duplicate of key, that times we have to make the one pattern of that key, and then we have to again the number of keys of that pattern. So pattern is nothing but the one type of replica or model of the our original casting object. That is called as the patterns. See the figure of patterns. See the one figure of pattern. This is the half hull of the patterns. There are some internal threads are presented in the patterns. So whatever the object we have to made it, that will which is having also the some internal threads. That means we have to see the different types of patterns. So initially we know that what is the pattern, what is the importance of a pattern while we have to design the casting, or while we have to manufacture the casting. So what is the difference between the patterns and casting? So pattern and casting, there are some differences. We have to discuss about that initially, then we move further. The main difference between the patterns and casting is their dimension. That means first difference between the casting and pattern is their dimensional. There are some dimensional changes between the pattern and casting. Casting having the some exact dimensions, but patterns do not having the some exact dimension, because we have to provide the some allowances at the time of design of pattern. So this is the first difference between the pattern and casting. So dimensional difference between the pattern and casting. A pattern is slightly larger in the size as compared to the casting because of the patterns. Pattern is slightly larger in the size. I am already given the example. Patterns having the some allowances, and due to that it will be provided as some larger size as compared to the casting. And due to the pattern is having the larger size as compared to the your casting. Then it carries the pattern carries the sinkage allowances. It may be in order of 1 to 2 mm per 100 mm. But if you have to design the pattern is provided with some sinkage allowances, machining allowances, draft allowances. So if you have to provide the sinkage allowances, that times it will be provided 1 to 2 mm per 100 mm length. That means if you have to make the object of 100 mm, that time shrinkage allowances is always the 1 and 2 mm. But in case of casting, there is no need to provide the some allowances. Then second, it gives a machining allowances to clean and finish the required surface. Whatever the casting we have to make it, there are some scale formation should be placed on the surface. And then due to that, we have to provide the some machining allowances to clean that surface, or to clean the some irregularities of the surfaces. So this is we are providing the second types of allowances, that is the machining allowances. Then third one is the it carries a draft allowances of order 1 and 3 degree for a external and internal surface respectively. We have to also always provide the some draft allowances at the time of cooling 1 and 3 degree, so internal and external surface respectively. Then a pattern may not have all holes and slot which is a casting will have. Whatever the pattern generally we have to make, it is we should avoid the slots or hole for making the pattern, but in the casting we have to achieve that holes and slots in the casting. This is the difference again between the pattern and casting. Such a hole and slot unnecessary complicates a patterns, and therefore can be drilled in the casting after it has been made. That means if you have to make the some drill or slot in the patterns, it will be make the some complication while we have to making the pattern. But after the casting, we have to easily drill it, or we have to easily doing the any kinds of machining process. We have to slot easily. Due to that, we should not make the drilled hole or slots in the patterns instead of casting. Then another difference, the patterns may be in the 2 or 3 pieces, whereas casting is in the 1 piece. That means we have to make the number of object by parting the patterns. That means we have to divide the pattern in the number of way. We have to manufacture the number of component in the single pattern. But casting is the we have to make the only one casting at a one times. Then last difference, patterns and casting is also differ as regarding their material out of which they are made. That means whatever the pattern are generally made from the different materials, and casting are generally made from the different material. So this is the last difference between the patterns and casting. This difference is asked for the 4 marks and in the end examination. So this difference is must know to all of you what is the general difference between the pattern and castings. Now, function of pattern. Why should we have to study the pattern and what are the different functions of patterns? First, a pattern prepares the mold cavity for the purpose of making the casting. If you have to make the any casting or if you have to make the any product by casting, that time we must prepare the mold cavity. That is the first function of your patterns. Then second function, patterns may contain the projections known as the core prints in if these casting require the core and need to be made hollow. If you have to make the any hollow object, that time we must contain the patterns may contain the projections known as the core prints, known as a core print. That is only possible while we have to take its projections. So casting required the core and need to be made the hollow. If we have to make the hollow part, that time we must make the patterns in the core prints. So that is the second function. Then third function, runner, gates and razors used for introducing feeding the molten metal to the mold cavity may form the part of the patterns. The main function of runner, gates and razor is to fulfill the mold cavity by putting the molten metal on it. That is the runner, gates and razor used to introducing the feeding the molten metal into the mold cavity may form the part of the, that means whatever the part we have to made it, that will be filled by using the runner, gates and razor. These are the three important terms in the your patterns. Then next function, a pattern may help in establishing locating points on the mold and therefore on the casting with a purpose to check the casting dimensions. We have to provide the some points where we have to check the our castings by purpose to check the casting dimension. That is another one functions. Then next, pattern establish the parting line and parting surface in the mold. Whatever the pattern we have to make, that pattern is always made in the two halves. That means we have to make in the two parts, because if you have to make in the two parts, we have to easy to remove the objects. Instead of single part, we have to making the in the two halves. That is another one function of patterns. The pattern establish the parting line. Parting line is nothing but the one replica line. Whatever the object we have to make in the upper side, that will be again same object in the lower half. So due to that, we have to provide the some parting line or partition surface. म्हणजे जर कधी मला समजा मला दोन नट बनवायचे असेल तर मी त्यावेळेस काय करेल, अप्पर हाफ जो असेल तर अप्पर हाफ मध्ये माझा एक नट बनेल आणि लोअर हाफ जो असेल तर लोअर हाफ म्हणजे माझा दुसरा नट. मग त्या दोघांमध्ये काय असेल तर पार्टिंग लाईन असेल. त्या पार्टिंग लाईन मुळे मी काय करू का सिंगल माझ्या पॅटर्न मध्ये मी दोन ऑब्जेक्ट जे असेल ते ऍट ए टाइम मॅन्युफॅक्चर, आता दोनच तर मी असे नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट जे असेल ते मॅन्युफॅक्चर करू शकतो. म्हणून त्यांनी फंक्शन काय दिलेलं आहे, पॅटर्न एस्टॅब्लिश द पार्टिंग लाईन अँड पार्टिंग सरफेस इन द मोल्ड. अँड लास्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह इज or last function, a pattern may help position of core. Pattern is help to position where we have to provide the core, that is also help the pattern. In case of part of mold cavity is made with the cores before molding sand is removed. That means if you have to make the object hollow, that time we must place the core in the patterns, and that will be helpful for before pouring the sand in the मोल्ड कॅव्हिटी. म्हणजे जेव्हा आपल्याला जी तुमची सँड असेल, जी सँड आपल्याला मोल्ड मध्ये टाकायची तुमच्या, जेव्हा आपण तो पॅटर्न जो असतो तो जर कधी आपल्याला हॉलो पॅटर्न बनवायचं असेल तर त्या केसेस मध्ये कोरची जी पोझिशन आहे ती पोझिशन कुठे ठेवायची, त्यासाठी आपल्याला काय करतं पॅटर्न तुमचं जनरली हेल्प करतं. दीज आर द सम कॉमन फंक्शन ऑफ युअर पॅटर्न्स. अगेन देयर आर टू फंक्शन्स. Pattern that are properly made and having finished and smooth surface reduce the casting defects. If you have to make the pattern perfectly, provided all the allowances, it will be reduce the casting defects. आपण already study केलेले different type of casting defects in the material science. Some defects like the flaws, cavities, blowholes, porosity. These are the some defects in the casting that will be learned in our previous semester. in material science. So we have to reduce that defect by making the proper patterns. So we have to easily eliminate that kinds of defects in the casting. And last function is properly constructed pattern minimize the overall cost of the casting. If you have to properly construct our pattern, it will be minimizing the overall cost. Then how it will be minimize the overall cost? If our dimensional is perfect, we reduce the machining process, like to remove the scale formation or to remove the extra part of materials. That means we have to minimize our overall cost. That will be that is later on we have to put it on the machining process. म्हणजे आपण जी मशीनिंग करणार होतो, समजा जर कधी आपलं ओव्हरऑल डायमेन्शन जर असेल जे तुमचे वाढत असतील तर ते आपल्याला मिनिमाइज करायचे असेल तर आपण त्याच्यावरती मशीनिंग सारखी प्रोसेस करतो. मग जर कधी आपण जर पॅटर्न प्रॉपरली बनवलं किंवा प्रॉपरली तुम्ही कन्स्ट्रक्ट केलं तर तिथं तुम्हाला काय होतील की जे काही तुमचे ओव्हरऑल कॉस्ट असतील ती ओव्हरऑल कॉस्ट तुम्हाला तिथे जनरली रिड्युस्ड करता येईल. दीज आर द सम बेसिक्स फंक्शन ऑफ अवर पॅटर्न्स. नाउ नेक्स्ट इन द pattern material, selection of pattern materials. Now initially we have to know about the patterns. Now which kinds of pattern material or what are the different pattern material generally we have to use, what are the different characteristics of that pattern material while we have to select the material, that should be studied in the pattern materials. The selection of pattern material, the following factor assist in the selection of proper pattern material. That factor are generally helpful for selecting the pattern material. First factor, the number of casting to be produced. That means whatever the material you have to select it will be depends upon the number of casting to be produced. If it is produced in the batch production or it is produced in the mass production, that means the quantity is always make the some matter while we have to select the material. If the large number of quantity, that times we selected the different material. If the small number of quantity, we have to select the different material while we have to make the pattern. The number of casting to be produced, the metal patterns are prepared when the production quantity is large. If you have to make only one or two object, that time we have to using the wooden metal for making the patterns. But if you have to make the object more than 2 or more than 100, more than 1000, that times we are must prefer the metal patterns as compared to your wooden pattern having the cheaper as compared to the metal pattern. But we have to, if you have to make the 100 number of component and we have to using the wooden pattern, we have to make the wooden pattern 10 to 15 times for making the 100 object. But if you have to make the 100 object, we have to make the only one metal pattern, we have to easily produce the 100 parts by one single metal pattern. So the number of casting to be produced is one of the important thing while we have to decide or while we have to select the materials. That is the first things. Then second, the desired dimensional accuracy and surface finish required for the casting. Dimensional accuracy and surface finishing. While we if you have to take in the wooden pattern or some wax pattern or some plaster of polish pattern, that time it should not provide some dimensional accuracy as compared to the metal and plastic pattern. So dimensional accuracy and surface finishing are very important thing while we have to design the components or pattern. Then third, nature of molding process, that is the sand molding process, permanent mold casting, cell molding, investment casting, etc. Which type of casting you have to doing, that the nature of that is also important while we have to select the pattern material. म्हणजे आपण कोणती प्रोसेस करणार आहे ते पण तुमची त्यावर पण तुमचं डिपेंड करतं तुमचं का तुम्हाला कोणत्या टाइपचं तुम्ही मटेरियल असेल ते मटेरियल जनरली यूज केलं पाहिजे. देन मेथड ऑफ मोल्डिंग, दॅट इज द हँड और मशीनिंग मोल्डिंग. whatever the material we have to use, again it will be depends on the method of molding. That means you have to pour the metal by using the ladder or you have to pour the metal by using the machining methods. तर तुम्ही कोणती मेथड रेफर करताय का पोरिंग साठी, तर त्याच्यावरनं तुम्हाला मेथड ऑफ मोल्डिंग ती मेथड ऑफ मोल्डिंग काय करते, तुम्हाला पॅटर्नचं मटेरियल सिलेक्ट करण्यासाठी हेल्प करते. देन शेप अँड कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी अँड साइज ऑफ कास्टिंग. शेप, complexity and size of casting. That is also important while we have to select the patterns material. That means if you have to if you have to make the some complicated shape, or if you have to make the simple shape, then we have to wood metal. If you have to make the some complicated shape, then we have to using the plaster of Paris or some plastic for making the patterns. If you have to using the some large size casting, then we have to using the metal pattern for making the casting. That means size, complexity and shape are making the some matters designing the patterns. So due to that, we have to must consider that three things while we have to design the patterns. Then type of molding materials. Whatever the mold you have to doing, that the molding material also important play the important role while selecting the pattern material. The high probability of changing the casting, and hence the pattern is also near the futures. That means a lot of chance to change our design or lot of chance to modify our product. That means the high probability of changing the casting. That means we have to always provide some allowances to change our patterns. So that will be the some important thing. If we have to change our patterns, or we have if we have to change our casting, that times we must provide the some allowances while we have to change it by futures. So these things are helpful for selecting the pattern materials. Then these are the three generally these are the five general materials we are generally used for making the patterns. First, patterns may be constructed out of the following materials: wood, metal, plastic, plaster and wax. These are the material are generally used for making the patterns. In that, first one is your wood. Now we are already seen the common woods. These are generally useful for making the any kinds of pattern. The most common material is making pattern for a sand casting is the wood. Why we are selecting the wood? There are some advantages. Due to that, we have to select the wood as a wood as the material for making the pattern at the time of sand casting. First advantages, it is inexpensive. Wood is generally available in the nature and it is available easily. Due to that, we it is inexpensive. Due to that, we have to easily make the pattern with the help of our wood. So it is inexpensive. Then second advantages, easily available in the large quantity. Yes, it is easily available in the nature and it is available in the large quantity. Then third, easy to machines and shape of different configurations and forms. We have to easily cut it by with the help of machine, and we have to easily get the different shapes by cutting the wood. So that is again one advantages of wood. Then it is joined to acquire the complex and large pattern shapes. Yes, it is easily, if you have to cut in the different way, we have to easily make the complex shape of pattern with the help of our wood. Light in weight, there are some woods which is in the light in weight that should be used for making the patterns. Then next advantages is easy to obtain the good surface finish. Yes, with the help of some machining process, we have to easily achieve the good surface finishing. The carpentry work people are easily achieve this good surface finishing with the help of different tools. That tools are generally using for the surface finishing. So we have to obtain the good surface finish by the use of wood. And last advantages, wooden patterns can be preserved for the quite long times with the help of our suitable wood preservatives. That means preserve it for the longer time. These are some benefits or some advantages of our wood patterns. But there are some drawbacks of wood patterns that will be discussed. Wood patterns are susceptible to shrinkage and swellings. That means it is difficult to shrink. If the any metal is poured on that wood pattern, it is difficult to shrink or it will be difficult to change its shapes. That is the one drawbacks. Then second, the possesses poor wear resistance. If you have to make the pattern by with the help of wood, and we have to make the number of objects with the help of that patterns, so it will be poor in the wear resistance. That means it should not have the very good wear resistance like the metals. So that is one the drawback of our wood. Then third drawback, they are abraded easily in the sand actions. These are the some one new terms. Abradated. Abradated is nothing but the abrasion is related with the like the frictions. If you are to using the sand, if you are to using that pattern for making the sand casting, there are a lot of chance this sand is abrade, that this sand is created the some frictions with the patterns, and due to that it will be change its shape. So that is the one drawback. That means they are abraded easily by the sand actions. That is the one drawback of our wood. Then next, they absorb the moisture consequently and get deformed and change the shape and size. Yes, we know that wood is generally absorb the moisture content and it will be change the size. If that will be seen in our doors also, door is, at the time of rainy season, it will be absorb the some moisture and it will be change its size. That will be one drawback our wood. Then cannot withstand with the rough handling. If you have, if it is cannot be withstand, that means it should not withstand with the rough handling. If we are using the rough handling, or the some industry worker is using the rough handling of the patterns, it is broken out. So it is not withstand for the rough handling, and they are weak as compared to the metal pattern. These are the some drawback our wood. Then second is the metal pattern. Metal patterns are employed where the large number of castings have to be produced from the same pattern. That means there are some mass production of a part. That times we are generally preferred the metal patterns. जर तुम्हाला कधी खूप कॉम्पोनंट बनवायचे, सिंगल कॉम्पोनंट मोठ्या व्हरायटी मध्ये बनवायचे, मोठ्या क्वांटिटी मध्ये बनवायचे, त्याच वेळी जनरली आपण काय करतो, तुमचा मेटल पॅटर्न जो असतो तो मेटल पॅटर्न प्रेफर करतो. का प्रेफर करतो? तर मेटल पॅटर्न्स आर कास्ट फ्रॉम द वुडन पॅटर्न्स. Cast from wooden patterns. The different metal and alloy used for making the metal pattern. आता metal pattern prefer करायचं reason काय असेल? It should having the very good wear resistance. It should having the good abrasion resistance. It should stable with the dimension. That are the some benefits, and due to that we have to replace the wood patterns by the metal patterns. So the different metals and alloys are used for making the pattern, like the aluminum and aluminum alloys. Why should we use the aluminum? Because the aluminum is the light in weight. Due to that we have to using the aluminum as a metal for making the metal patterns. Then steel, but in the lot of times we should not prefer the steel, because it still having the good strength, but it is having the some drawbacks. So it's fairly good corrosion, it's fairly good machinability. Due to that we should not prefer. If you have to using the medium carbon steel or high carbon steel, that times it will be difficult to machining it. Due to that we should not prefer it. Then cast iron, then brasses, we are preparing the brass because it should not corrode easily. And white metal, these are the some metals are generally used for making the metal pattern. This is the second material for making the pattern. First one is the wood, second one is the metals, and third one, these are the some advantages of metal patterns, advantages and drawbacks. Like, unlike the wooden pattern, do not absorb the moisture. That metal is not absorb the moisture, they retain their shapes. That is the first benefits. Then second benefits, they are more stronger and accurate as compared to the wooden pattern. Yes, metal is more stronger than wooden. Then third, they possesses life much longer than the wooden metal. That means it's having the longer life as compared to the wooden patterns. They can withstand the rough handling. It will be it is having the better life as compared to the wooden patterns at the time of rough handling. Then they do not distorted. That means metal pattern do not distort while we have to metal is solidify inside. That times it should not distort. Then they possess the greater resistance to abrasion. Yes, metal is provided the more abrasion resistance as compared to the wood. Then it is easy to obtain smooth surface finish. With the help of machining, we have to easily obtain the smooth surface finishing. They possesses excellent wear resistance. and strength to the weight ratio. That means it will provide the good wear resistance characteristics with respect to the its weight ratio as compared to the wood. There are some drawbacks. We have to discuss it. Expenses as compared to the wooden pattern, as wood is easily available and it is in cheaper in rate. So it metal pattern is expensive as compared to the wooden pattern. Then are not easily repaired. That means like the aluminum pattern, aluminum is the one ductile material. If you have to, if it is damaged, then it is difficult to repair. But in the wooden part, we have to replace the wooden part easily because it is in the cheaper. So metal part are not easily repairable. That is the drawbacks. Ferrous metal get rusted. If you have to using the ferrous metal like the cast iron or some kinds of steel, that means there are a lot of chance to make the corrosion or it is get rust. Then another drawback, the ferrous metal are heavier than the wooden patterns. Yes, the density of ferrous metal is much greater than the wood. Due to that, it is more heavier. So it is difficult to handle the working people or industry people while if we have to doing the any kinds of casting. And last, they cannot be machined so easily as the wooden ones. The wooden, if you have to make the smooth surface finish of wood, we have to easily make that surface with the help of a regular process. But in case of metal pattern, it cannot be machined so easily. It requires some machines so making the smooth surface finish. These are the some drawbacks of machine of metals. Then plastic, this is the third terms or third material we have to use. The plastic, there are some plastic is light in the weight. Due to that, we have to using the plastic material for making the some patterns. These are the some advantages. It is durable, provide the smooth surface finishing as compared to the metal and wood. Moisture resistance, it should not absorb the moisture, so it is free from the moisture. Plastic patterns does not involve any appreciable change in the size or shape. It should not it change the size and shape like the wooden patterns. It is light in weight as compared to the wood and metal. Plastic which is having the very lightweight as compared to the your wood as well as metal patterns. Wear and corrosion resistance, it will be provided with both the characteristics, wear and corrosion resistance. It will be provided the good surface finishing and dimensional accuracy, and it is possesses the low solid shrinkages. These are the some benefits of the plastic pattern. There are some drawbacks. Plastic patterns are the fragiles and light segments may be need to metal reinforcement. That means it is lot of chance it will easily fracture it or it will be easily break the patterns. These are the some drawbacks. Then another one drawbacks of plastic is not work well. Plastic pattern may not work well when the subjected to the condition of severe shocks and machine molding. If the some shocks are absorbed or some shocks are provided to that pattern, so it is not work properly. These are the some drawback of our the plastic material or plastic pattern. Then next is the plaster. There are some advantages. Can be easily worked by using the woodworking tools. Plaster with the help of wooden tool, we have to easily make the pattern of plasters. Then intricate shape can be cast without any difficulty. Intricate shape are easily manufactured by the plasters. So due to that, we have to using the plaster material for making the intricate shape of patterns, and it is having the very good compressive strength, 285 kg per centimeter square. And the drawbacks of plaster is can be used for the small casting only. आता बराच वेळ आपण बघा तर प्लास्टर कुठे यूज करतो, तर तुम्ही मूर्त्या वगैरे बनवतात बघा, तर त्या केसेस मध्ये कारण का तर तिथं तुमचे इंट्रिकेटेड शेप्स असतात आणि त्या इंट्रिकेटेड शेप्स साठी जनरली काय करतो आपण, प्लास्टर जे असेल ते प्लास्टर जनरली रेफर करतो आणि त्याची कॉम्प्रेसिव्ह स्ट्रेंथ जी असेल ती जनरली चांगली असते. नेक्स्ट मटेरियल इज द Plaster patterns material. Plaster pattern material may be made up of plaster of Paris or gypsum cement. It is just like the plaster. The basic application is plaster is used to making the small and intricate shape of patterns and core boxes. If you have to make the some hollow pattern, that times we are using the plaster and plaster of Paris or some kinds of gypsum cement for making the patterns. And last material is the wax. The basic advantages of wax is the wax patterns provide the very good surface finishing as compared to your wood metals. They are high accuracy to the casting. It will provide the accurate casting as compared to the metal, wooden or plastic. After being molded, the wax pattern is not taken out of the mold like the another patterns. Rather the mold is inverted and heated. The molten wax comes out and evaporated. This is thus there is no chance of mold cavity getting damaged while removing the object. It is the one of the important advantages of the your wax. Remaining patterns, it will be required. It is difficult to come out the casting in the patterns because it will be provided with some allowances. But in these cases, if you have to hit it the some that component, it is easily evaporated from the wax, and due to that it is easy to remove from the cavity of. Due to that, it is one important benefit of the wax and their applications. Wax patterns find the application like the invest in casting processes. Invest casting, we have to study the different casting processes. That times we have to using the wax pattern for making the investment casting processes. These are the general material we have to generally use for making the casting patterns. These are the common materials we are discussed in our previous different slides: wood, metals, plastic, plasters, wax, rubbers. These are the general material generally used for making the casting. The most commonly used pattern material is wood. The main reason is being too easy, available, low weight. We have to see the pink antique, that is the example of wood. Metals, good dimensional accuracy, then surface finishing, then wear resistance. These are the some characteristics. Due to that, we have to using the metal for making the metal patterns, and the example is the cast iron, brass, aluminium, white metals, some kinds of steel. These are the example of metal patterns. Plastic, they are also used for making the material because of their low lightweight, easily formability, good dimensional stability, smooth surface finish and durability. And the example of plastic is the epoxy resins, which are already learned in your material science. Then fourth one is the plasters. It has the light high strength, it has easily formed into the complex shapes, and it can be used only for the small patterns like the gypsum cement, that is the example. Then wax, excellent material for investing the casting and good surface finishing. Paraffin wax, beeswax, that is the example. And rubber is mainly used for investment casting. Silicon rubber, that is the example of your patterns materials. Now pattern allowances, this will be learn in our next lectures.